Situated at the southern edge of the Appalachian Mountains, North Georgia is a region where winding mountain roads lead to storybook towns, scenic vistas, and some of the most breathtaking waterfalls in the Southeast. In this video, we're going to highlight 7 incredible waterfalls you do not want to miss. We'll cover which ones require a decent hike or set of stairs to get to, and which ones are more easily accessible. We'll also throw in a bonus stop that'll take you to the highest point in all of Georgia for some of the most outstanding panoramic views in the South. So if you're planning a trip to the mountains of North Georgia, you'll definitely want to add these stops to your itinerary. And if you're traveling with kids, be sure to pick up our North Georgia Mountains scavenger hunt. Perfect for keeping your youngsters entertained in the car and on the trails. You'll find the link to the scavenger hunt in the video description below. We're going to start near the town of Blue Ridge, home to the Blue Ridge Scenic Railway and Mercier Orchards, family-owned since 1943. It's known for its fresh cider, apple picking, and a huge market filled with baked goods and seasonal treats. It's a great place to stock up on souvenirs and snacks for the trails. Just 20 minutes from Blue Ridge is the trailhead to Fall Branch Falls on Stanley Creek Road. At less than a mile round trip, this is an easy family-friendly hike through a lush forest that ends at a 30-foot two-tiered waterfall. It's the perfect warm-up for the region's slightly longer hikes. The town of Ellijay, often called the apple capital of Georgia, is known for its fall festivals and you-pick orchards. Downtown offers antique stores, wine tasting rooms, and local eateries serving farm fresh fare. If you're into wineries, there is certainly no shortage of vineyards and tasting rooms in and around Ellijay. Next up on our waterfall tour of North Georgia is one of the state's most iconic natural wonders. Cascading 729 feet, Amicalola Falls holds the title of the tallest waterfall in Georgia. The name Amicalola comes from a Cherokee word meaning tumbling waters. And there are several ways to experience the falls, depending on how much of a workout you're up for. Drive to an upper viewing area near the top, or take on 604 steps that climb alongside the roaring water. The next waterfall on our list, Dukes Creek Falls, turned out to be one of our personal favorites. That might have had something to do with our early morning arrival. We felt like we had the entire forest to ourselves. The mile-long trail winds through the Chattahoochee National Forest, offering peaceful moments under a canopy of trees. At the observation deck at the base of the falls, the tranquility continued as water tumbled nearly 150 feet over a series of rock ledges and boulders into the ravine below. We seriously could have sat here all day. The walk back was just as peaceful, this time with the occasional friendly greeting as more hikers began to arrive. Dukes Creek Falls is mere minutes from the Bavarian-inspired town of Helen. This charming village offers Alpine architecture, German eateries, and charming souvenir shops. The town is popular for its Oktoberfest celebration in the fall and offers fun times tubing down the Chattahoochee River in the summer months. Be sure to grab a pretzel and explore the quaint shops before heading to the next waterfall on our list, Anna Ruby Falls, one of Georgia's most photogenic and accessible waterfalls. A paved half-mile trail runs alongside a creek until you reach the falls. It's an easy, gradual uphill stroll with plenty of opportunities to pause and take in the surrounding beauty. Anaruby Falls is the point where two creeks converge within the Chattahoochee-Oconee National Forest. Curtis Creek drops 153 feet, and York Creek follows with a 50-foot plunge, creating a stunning twin cascade. A small fee is required to access the falls, though it's worth every penny for the views and the peaceful ambiance. There's a nice visitor center and ample places to sit by the creek and enjoy a picnic. If you've got kids, be sure to look into the junior ranger programs at the various state parks as you visit some of the waterfalls on our list. For a more rugged experience, take a windy drive to the trailhead for High Shoals Falls for a 2.5-mile round-trip hike through the Chattahoochee National Forest. This magical woodland trail leads to not one, but two stunning waterfalls. You'll come to a point in the trail where you'll see an offshoot to the left. Head down that path to the first of the two waterfalls, Blue Hole Falls. Then head back up and continue on the trail to the main attraction, High Shoals Falls. This second cascade plunges nearly 50 feet into a rocky basin surrounded by mossy boulders. Feel the refreshing spray on your face as you rest and relax near the base of the falls, and then enjoy the leisurely stroll through the forest on your way back to your car. Next, we're going to take a drive along the Georgia Scenic Byway as we wind our way to Brasstown Bald, the highest point in all of Georgia. At 4,784 feet above sea level, this peak offers 360-degree views that stretch across 4 states on a clear day. You can hike the steep but paved 1.1-mile trail to the summit, or pay a small fee to take the shuttle from the visitor center. At the top, a viewing platform and museum await, offering insight into the area's natural and cultural history. Just over an hour southeast of Brasstown Bald is Tallulah Gorge State Park. This massive canyon stretches 2 miles long and plunges nearly 1,000 feet deep, with the Tallulah River carving its way through 5 dramatic waterfalls. There are several ways to take in the gorge, with activity levels ranging from easy to strenuous. You can simply enjoy the views from above at the overlooks along the rim trail. For a moderate hike, head down the 600 steps to the base of Hurricane Falls and cross the suspension bridge that sways 80 feet above the rocky gorge. If you're up for more, complete the full Hurricane Falls Loop Trail, which includes 1,099 stairs and offers additional overlooks and a deeper look into the gorge. This is the trail that we did during our visit. We didn't love the portion that requires walking on the highway over the dam, but it was interesting to see the man-made contrast to the otherwise rugged landscape, and to get a different vantage point of the river and gorge below. Now, if you're feeling extra adventurous, you can apply for one of 100 daily permits to hike all the way down to the gorge floor. It's a rugged route with boulders to scramble over and water crossings to navigate, but it offers a whole new perspective for those up for the challenge. Can you believe that in 1970, tightrope walker Carl Wallenda crossed this gorge on a high wire? My palms were sweating just walking over the super secure suspension bridge. The tower that held the wire from his daring escapade is still present just past Overlook 1A along the North Rim Trail. You could easily spend hours exploring the gorge and its interactive interpretive center. And don't forget to have your young explorers participate in the State Park Junior Ranger program here. Toccoa Falls, the final stop on our North Georgia waterfall tour, is a place of both sorrow and serenity. In November 1977, after days of relentless rain, the Kelly Barnes Dam, located upstream from the falls, failed, sending a wall of water estimated at over 30 feet high through the campus of Toccoa Falls College. The devastating flood claimed 39 lives, many of them students and families. Today, a small memorial near the base of the falls stands in quiet remembrance of those lost in one of Georgia's most heartbreaking natural disasters. Despite its tragic past, Toccoa Falls remains a tranquil destination, reminding us of both the power and grace of the natural world. This single-drop waterfall stands at an impressive 186 feet, making it taller than Niagara Falls. It's a short, flat walk from the Visitors Center and requires a small fee to access. For a bonus stop not far from Toccoa Falls, check out Henderson Falls Park and enjoy 25 acres of scenic beauty full of play areas, an amphitheater, a scenic covered bridge, and of course, a waterfall. The mountains of North Georgia are beckoning you to visit. Whether you're hiking to waterfalls, picking apples, or just soaking in the mountain views, there is something here for everyone, with memories to be made around every bend. It's a place where nature speaks, history lingers, and the quiet moments stay with you long after you've left. If you're an adventurous family like us, be sure to subscribe to our channel and learn about incredible places to discover throughout the U.S. and beyond.